The flu is hitting harder and faster in Australia this year than we've ever seen before. With it, as of yesterday, killing 589 people and infecting over 270,000 Australians. That's 5 times more than what we saw last year, and also the highest ever on record. Now, usually our bodies fight off potential viral invaders with several layers of sophisticated defence, known as your immune system. Not only is it designed to seek out and destroy invading viruses, but it also remembers the ones it has encountered, so they are swiftly dealt with when they return. Viruses, however, have developed sneaky ways to disguise themselves and mutate to avoid detection. What is so scary is that the active and frequent mutating nature of these viruses has deemed current antiviral treatments ineffective. Therefore, it's imperative that we understand how the early immune response works in order to manipulate it to fight viral infections more effectively. And that's where my research comes in. The early immune response consists of intricate signalling pathways comprised of many key antiviral molecules. My project looks at where these antiviral molecules are located within a cell. The localization of these molecules to certain places within a cell can increase the speed, intensity, and stability of an antiviral response triggered by invading viruses. I work on lipid droplets, which are a droplety structure which can act as a place for these molecules to come to during an infection. So far during my PhD, I've been able to demonstrate that these droplets on the left-hand side of my slide in green, next to the DNA of a cell in blue, increase in number during an influenza infection, a phenomena which is needed for an effective immune response. However, as you can see, it alone is not able to provide protection for the cell, where we have viral dominance and death of the infected cell. However, if you look to the right-hand side of my slide, if I increase the number of droplets to prime these cells before infection, these cells have a heightened immune response and can then go on and clear and survive the infection. To better understand what molecules are associated with these droplets during an infection, I've developed a technique to extract these droplets from cells before and during an infection, and have pinpointed key antiviral molecules that localise to these droplets during infection, most of which have never been reported before. Now, this is really exciting because it means that these droplets during an infection are creating regions of high immune signalling activity. And now that we have an idea of what molecules are associated with them, they're creating a region desirable for us to target new antiviral drugs to. Influenza is one of hundreds of viral infections for which we have no current treatments for. My work in understanding the key mechanisms underpinning the immensely intricate immune signalling pathways is key to the development of future antiviral therapeutics. Thank you.